we're trying something new today.
In Cancun.
And there it is, a free shuttle.
Don't take too long, I think you're dead.
So sunny. It's actually pretty great.
One of the hardest parts of travel for me is the unpredictability. You really don't know if your plane's going to be on time, if there's going to be a long line at immigration, or if things are just going to be chaotic in general.
Good morning, sunshine.
Like right here. This area always has tons of people trying to sell you something.
That's what we usually go with, but we're trying something new today.
And out here, there's usually tons of cabs waiting for people or people holding signs waiting.
We're checking for those little numbers.
But our flight was really early in the morning, so it's really peaceful right now.
Thought we were getting picked up in a luxury vehicle. So we ended up getting a hotel that has a free shuttle to and from the airport because it was just a better deal. Because taxis from here to airport hotels run $45 each way, which is ridiculous in my opinion. We usually will take the ADO, which is $110 from the airport to downtown, and then stay in a hotel downtown because they're cheaper. But the math just worked out better, and we've never done a shuttle, so this will be our first time. We'll see how it goes.
So as a way to deal with the stress of unpredictability, I tried to plan things just a little bit different every time we have to fly into Cancun.
Me parece muy caro, entonces tratamos.
We know taxis are really expensive, so the shuttle was the main thing that I was worried about. Like, I wanted to make sure that that went smoothly.
They have free breakfast.
The hotel was another one. We usually stay at the same hotel, so this was new.
So we are super early. Oh my god, look how cute. So cute.
And we really didn't know what to expect, to be honest.
Definitely not dressed for Cancun, but we couldn't fit the boots in the suitcase.
And it was hot. It was so hot.
This was the plan because we always stay downtown. The hotels are cheaper in downtown. This time I thought, let's try something different. So we got a hotel that has a shuttle that's close to the airport, and that seems to have really nice facilities.
Don't take too long, I think you're dead. No wandering.
Now we got here a tad too early to check in, so I decided to run some errands while the girls waited in the lobby.
Okay, so I will usually keep enough pesos to, you know, not have to go to the ATM in the airport. This time I only had 200 pesos, so I am looking for an ATM. And she said there's one in there. You know, mall across the street, that was gonna be cool. Otherwise, we're quite removed.
There isn't actually a lot around us. They're all like new developments and hotels here and there, but nothing really within walking distance per se.
This is so pretty.
So there's 3 hotels in this little area,
And there it is.
and this is the only one that has an ATM.
So not all ATMs let me take money out, so here's hoping. The fee was only 116, not bad. Pesos, 116 pesos. The only con is that it didn't offer me an option to not use their conversion rate. I don't know what happens in that case.
And if you haven't heard this before, it's always good to decline the conversion rate so your bank can give you a better deal than the ATM would. On my way out, I checked out the restaurant just to see what options we had. Our hotel has a restaurant on the premises, but I wanted to see options.
They have a buffet until 11. My hotel has free breakfast, so I won't need that, but it's good to know in case we get hungry later. The prices were a little high, okay, a lot high, but it's Cancun, to be expected.
Cancun is just expensive. It is what it is.
Yes, I changed my shoes. I'm not gonna walk around in 100-degree weather in the boots. That's crazy.
And did I mention it was hot? Because it was hot.
It's gonna be cool. Right now we're going somewhere around there. There they are.
So I was on a search for the taco stand. I had asked the shuttle driver where I could eat that wasn't like a restaurant. And this is the only thing he said was in the area. But I love taco stands, so I was completely happy that I found it.
Taquitos and tacos. Couldn't record on the way back because it's hot and I was carrying this stuff. Sorry.
I got chilaquiles with red sauce and egg.
So yummy. The sauce. The sauce is amazing. It was a hit. Nothing better than Mexican street food. It's like eating at somebody's home. It's not a greasy street food. It's like grandma cooked it.
And therefore completely comforting. Now, luckily, a few minutes later, we were able to check in. And they had a library, they had a gym, and to my surprise, our room had a kitchen. I didn't really know this when I booked the room. I should have known by the name of the hotel.
Cute.
City Suites.
There's nothing that I like more than the first. Okay, there's a lot of things I like, but I kind of love going into the hotel room for the first time, discovering what the hell it is you're gonna get. You never know.
Honestly, the most important thing for us was that the room had AC. So I was pleasantly surprised that it had so many little amenities inside.
There's only one problem. There's nowhere to buy groceries, so how are we gonna cook? A little sofa, a little desk. Futon. Let's see the bathroom. We need light. Ooh, pretty. And shower. Super clean, super modern.
Clean-ish, correction.
It's actually pretty great. Here. Yeah, I think I want to go to the pool. I forgot to mention, it is right now like 11 a.m., which it's earlier than I've ever checked into a hotel. And one thing I like about Mexico is that people that help you, I feel like, care. Like they care about you as a person. She got me to sign up for some sort of royalty program to be able to check me in early. So the bomb. I've never checked in earlier than one as early as I've ever checked in. So this is a first, and I'm very happy because it's been travel is exhausting, and getting up at 4 in the morning to go to the airport is even more exhausting. So I'm kind of glad she checked us in early. So thank you.
It was so nice to be able to just lay down for a moment.
Honestly, I laid down and I didn't want to get up, but I have to go to the store. I have to go to the store.
So another way I deal with the stresses of unpredictability is taking moments within the crazy for me. Now, I know that next I have to find groceries in the heat by myself. So I needed this moment in the cool and calming water.
It's so windy, almost a little chilly.
So I headed out as soon as possible because I didn't want to get tired again. I asked before I started walking
So sunny.
in here, and the ladies at the taco stand confirmed that I could walk it. It was like an expressway, probably quite dangerous,
I think it's closed.
but I made it to the
It's open.
gourmet supermarket. Not exactly what I was looking for, but it had some really nice stuff.
Might be too fancy for what I need. These are so extreme.
I was looking for affordability, but I'll take quality. I found everything that I kind of needed for lunch, dinner, breakfast, and lunch again.
I just found out there's a Walmart. I mean, this had the most adorable things. So I did get enough to eat, but I kind of wanted to buy water, and they don't have any because water was $5 at the hotel. A little bit much. So we're walking this way. I spent $360 been $300, so like $30. Which breakfast is included, but I forgot at the moment and I bought eggs.
I had found the market on Google Maps.
It's Go Mart, not Walmart.
And things are not always listed, so I wasn't sure what was around there. If I had seen Go Mart, I would have probably just gone here.
This would have made more sense. Not a lot cheaper, and the quality obviously not as good,
But I could have found enough things for us to eat here, probably for half the price.
Loaded! Ready?
And we head back.
Wreck yourself. Walking in big cities is not as fun. When the trucks pass by, all the debris from the ground hits you in the face. It is not fun. This is when it's truly obvious that I'm not on vacation all the time. I travel a lot, but that's not vacation. This is how we live. And as a single mom, we make it work. And sometimes you have to save on a potential $50 cab ride. That's what I'm guessing it would have been if I would have taken a cab both ways. But I think we live differently. I think travelers live differently than when you go on vacation, because vacation is temporary. So sometimes you work extra hard before and after just to be able to splurge. I avoid splurging to live an exciting life all the time. I was traveling through upstate New York a few years ago. I got asked if I was a trust fund baby. I thought the thought was hilarious. I'm not. And I'm also not wealthy in any way. I feel like the talent that I personally have is making it work. Just if you want something, making it happen. And of course, making it happen within our budget, because they have fancy restaurants. We saw the one in the NH Hotel, but I can't afford that because then I wouldn't be able to go anywhere else ever. You know that when you guys buy me a coffee, like you're literally buying me a coffee. And by buying me a coffee, you kind of make an outing happen and something fun to put on camera. So today I'm gonna say thank you for this one because I'm very hot and I needed it. So thank you, Linda. I appreciate all the support. The universe took pity on me. It got cloudy and breezy. I need you to make rice, Akira. Oh, the salt. Cheese. Bread. The bread makes me scrumptious. This is a snack for now. Ketchup and mustard for the hot dogs. Let's put all the stuff that needs to defrost in this sink. Good night. See you tomorrow. Good morning, sunshine.
And this is the included breakfast.
Go ahead.
They have it at the restaurant and the Twin Hotel. So it's a hotel that's connected, but it doesn't have suites. And it was a pretty full breakfast.
We remember when we stayed in Tuxtla and it said a breakfast included and we got toast and coffee or toast and juice?
It was continental breakfast, but it had fruit and cold cuts and cheese and spreads, a bunch of things.
So we're done packing and we're ready to check out, and a couple of things I wanted to tell you about the hotel because I think I only told you the good things. So a couple of things I noticed, there's a lot of, like for a suite, there's a lot of things missing, but every time we asked in the front desk, they would find it for us. It's just hard to like ask for everything that is needed for a kitchen, for example. So we had no utensils, for example, but they were really nice. Like as soon as we I went there, I asked for 3 forks and 3 spoons and they got them from the restaurant for us. They probably don't have anything we need for cooking, but it was good enough for us. Make sandwiches and egg and things that are kind of simple. And the last thing I wanted to mention was just overall cleanliness. Most things were really clean, but you know, little corners, little nooks and crannies, did have things that look like they've been there for like a long time. But I always checked the bed for bed bugs, and that was clear, and the sheets were clean and things like that. But I would say the good things oversee the bad things. In fact, I mentioned before that she had to sign up for a program to be able to check in early. Well, it turns out that the program also helps you check out late. So we could have been leaving between 3 and 4 o'clock without a problem. Unfortunately, we have to leave at 12:30 because our plane leaves at 4, and shuttle options are either 12:30 or 3:15. So 3:15 would have been too late for us, but pretty cool.
Almost ready to go, waiting for the shuttle, which was on time. It wasn't too packed. It did take a few people on the way there. On the way from the airport, it was just us.
This airport has the international wing and the domestic wing separate, so you have to drive from one to another or take a shuttle. So we stopped at the international.
They dropped some people off, and then we continued to the domestic one.
I wasn't prepared on the way here, so I'm prepared now. ¿Te podría hacer una preguntita? Del hotel a la playa, ¿es posible ir?
Sí, solamente en el taxi. No tenemos playa pública cercana, no tenemos.
Ah, porque la playa que está ahí mismo es solo para los hoteles.
Exactamente. Tenemos una playa, pero eso lo tenemos para acceder tendría que pagar un day pass.
Alright, let's go. Very packed airport today.
We checked in our luggage in these machines, which only work for domestic, and then we just dropped our bags off to one of the ladies at the desk, and that was it. We went to security. It felt weird, to be honest, but easy and fast, so it kind of worked out.
I felt weird, like we're missing a step. Way too chaotic when there's a lot of people. Our stuff got through. We weren't able to get through. Like I had to send one of the girls to get our stuff because they made me make the line again because we had our hair clips on. But people weren't letting us go. Everybody was trying to shove through the metal detector. Whew. Breathe, Karen, breathe.
So security wasn't as chill as checking in our bags. And then there were so many people inside that we tried to...
Gate A on top. A for alta. Downstairs, B gates because baja.
Meaning above and below. So we went upstairs thinking that there would be less people.
So is our gate an A gate? I have no idea. They usually won't tell you until like an hour before. So we're just kind of looking for somewhere to hang.
All the terminals in this airport are very pretty.
Sorry to do that to you, but I just wanted you to see that hear the when they talk over the loudspeaker, they all talk at the same time. So you better know which one is your gate and who they're talking to. Anyhow, we're sitting here and I have snacks. I brought hot dogs and cheese and bread and banana. I brought everything we had left over from the fancy food place. This feels so heavy. I'm thinking it might not be cooked inside. It doesn't look raw. Tastes a little raw. It was frozen when I bought it, so I'm guessing you're supposed to bake it.
I hope I don't get a stomachache from this. This is the moment where you can like have like a sigh of relief because you know you're finally going home, and the plane was on time, so everything was perfect because I had a driver lined up for when I got to Tuxtla to drive us to San Cristobal de las Casas.
Thank you for watching. watching.
Love you, bye.